Welcome back to Burn and Rubber Garage. Today we've got a new little toy for you. I've got some other big news. I hope you're having a great day. If you're not, put your worries aside. Watch this video. If you really like it, there's others just like it on the channel. So, big news is if you watched my other videos, I've been looking for a project car. I found one. Video's getting worked on. It's in needs a few things. We'll go over that in another video. But for now, I've got this toy. It's kind of a nice cross between these. It can do stuff that either of these can't do. You've got the good old faithful, the X-Max here, and then you just got all-out X01 over there. This guy can kind of do it all. It's the Traxxas Summit. It can run with the X-Max speed-wise, but then when you want it to, with the locking differentials in the high-low range, all selectable from your controller, it can rock crawl. So it should be a lot of fun. It's got a nice big motor. It's a Titan 775 motor. It's got LEDs from the factory. Really cool car. A lot of people always want to know what we're running here. This one runs a 2-cell 5800 milliamp hour battery. Runs 2 of them, and we'll show you where those go when we get in there. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's open this guy up and then show you the unboxing. Alright, let's get this guy opened up. I usually have a knife on me. I didn't this time. We use these good old scissors. Let's go ahead and move the X01 out of the way here. I left those in here because these guys are excited to have a friend, and I also, if you're like me, you wanted to know how big this thing was in comparison. I don't think it's going to be quite as big as that, and I think it'll be as big as that, but wider. So let's go ahead and open this up. Let's set the batteries over here. Let's see what Traxxas has got in here for us. So, like I've mentioned before, these guys really do package their stuff in really good. I've never been disappointed by the way these guys have packaged things in. So, sorry about that. Hit the camera there. It is a good chunk there. Let's go ahead and pull out the bottom. Move this box over here out of the way. Let's get this control up. So this control is kind of cool. It's very similar to the other ones you see here. This one's for the X01. This one's for the Summit. You're asking maybe, hey, how can I tell these apart? It's pretty easy. This guy has the red switch here to get you into high and low. You got to be stopped. Flick it down. Now goes the low range, which is like a 70 to 1 or something like that. And then here's your locker. Fairly easy on that aspect, but everything else seems to be the same. It still has the knob that I really like here. Should be really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy unpackaged. They usually have ties holding it up there, and then we'll go ahead and go around the vehicle. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this thing out. Pull these pins out. There's one here, and then the body should lift off. It's a good looking body. As you can see here, it's got like an exoskeleton cage. Really cool. I know they make a bar up here that actually has lights, but this is really cool. It seems a lot more rigid than this. This seems really flimsy. I think the exoskeleton cage is doing quite a bit for it there. Again, look at it in scale. It's a lot smaller. And then again over here, it's closer, but it's still a lot smaller here. So Traxxas always likes to make you push your luck with these. So always just be careful when you're cutting it. There we go. We've released the beast right there. It even has the little sticker here saying, be careful, don't be an idiot and cut your wires. Because they put them right over the wires. So I'm going to try to be careful, not be an idiot, and cut my wires. So it looks like I did a pretty good job of not being an idiot and or cutting my wires. So got you some information here on instructions. One thing I really thought was cool about this, I love how they give you enough tools to kind of fix the car. You got some instructions in here. See, this one has a wrench. It's a cool little, I don't know if you can see that, a blue anodized wrench, which is, I just want to put that on my wall. And then you got your instructions there, which is really nice. The suspension on this is a little bit different. As you see this guy right here, let's pull it off and kind of show you the comparison here. Put that that body over there. These are hooked up like a normal car, straight up and down. This one isn't. As you see here, it's up, and watch when it gets compressed up. It's smashed. The shock is actually in here. Really cool. It's got quite a bit of flex, especially when it has a little weight on it. So I mean, that right there, everything's touching the ground still. Really nice vehicle here. I really like it. A lot of sealed components. It is waterproof. Here's your big old motor. It does have a lot of flex though. I mean, it's very soft. I mean, look at this guy. You really got to push down to get it to bottom out, whereas this guy, super soft. And the reason being is this one's geared more towards crawling. This one's geared towards just taking over the world. So with that being said here, let's kind of walk around the vehicle here. You've got your battery doors over here. You just push down, open it up, put your battery in, and then they're quick close. Very cool. Same thing on the other side. Your connectors here. I was a little worried about them, but I think they're going to reach just fine. They've left you a little out right there to get your leads up from your battery out the door right there. Should be just fine. We'll see how that works. I'm actually really interested to see how this looks at night. So I'll get you guys a driving shot. Man, that looks too good to go get dirty, but we're going to do it. Has beadlock rims. Factory, I think they glued the tires on this because they know it's going to be doing a lot of that slipping. Very cool car. Bumpers are on there, but I really do worry that when I jump it, it's going to bottom. But I guess, what do? I got this one from Jeff up at Canyon Hobbies. Really good guy, really knowledgeable. I just wanted to, if you guys are in the area or want to check out their website, do it. They don't sponsor me. I just really like their service. They've been great to work with. So let's go ahead and set the body on this guy. So now you got the body on there. You got to get your pins in front and back. It gave you several pins in there. It also came with the two that held the plastic on. Roll cage, because you know it could happen, but we'll set the shocks up a little bit. I mean, it has a lot of flex where everything's still on the ground. Let's get the batteries in this and see how the lights work outside. Alright, so I thought something cool here. I wanted you guys to see this. I'm learning as we go as well. One thing I didn't mention about Canyon RC is they're up in Sandy. So if you're in Utah, cruise on by, ask for Jeff. Really good guy. I can't say enough about him. They've helped guide me to the selections I've got here, and he's helped me with knowledge on what's the common things to break on these, what's the limits of this. He's a very knowledgeable guy, so go check him out. Again, they're not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to send a shout out. They seem very reasonable and knowledgeable. But anyways, back to the Summit here. Super cool. You've got your high and low right here. So low is up, high is down. Kind of seems backwards, but hey. So when I flick this, listen. Now you're in high range. Let's go back to low range. You've got your switch at the top here. Back is off. The middle locks just the front. You see these little engagements right here. And when you push it forward one more time, it locks the rear. There you go. So we are in low, all locked up. Let's give you a look at this. There's the LEDs. We're going to take this outside and play with it. There's the front LEDs, super bright. I'm going to get the body on this, 4 pins, and we're going to go out and play in the little rocks we have out by the pond. Alright, so now once you're done, undo the lockers, kick it into high. Pretty impressive. Come right there. This is 4 low lock. I'm going to try the same rock without it being locked. It turns a lot better without it being locked. We'll stop, put it into high. Let's go up there and see how it does on the dark side of the truck. Oh, guess what?